Hello everybody, this is Sonia. Putting up the camera. Right, now, I'm not working on the wrong mat. I'm not happy about that. I don't have any wipes in here. Not happy about that. But I'm doing something, and you know how that is, and you just haven't got time for all worry about this sort of thing. Okay, so back to the fairy house. So this is fairy house progress so far. I have put these things around the outside, that piece of, I had this ball, and it was covered in a bit of this stuff here. So, and this is Fairy House Sunday, because you never know when you can get a chance to do these things, so we'll have to just have it today. So, anyway, so I stuck all that on there. Now, I found it really hard cutting out the window after I put the paper on there, so don't do that. People try and do it beforehand. Whether or not it was just my scissors or what, I don't know. Now inside, because it was really, really hard to do, I'm working on now patching it up, because it's covered once with this paper here, right? This handmade paper, and it's absolutely awesome, this paper. So I've covered it once with that, and to finish off all your, I thought, now I can't do this, I've got to show you what I'm doing. To finish off all your, like all these edges and, you know, patchy, because I had to make this stuff to go around. This is going to be able to live in there the time I've finished. All these bits here that I had to put on to make extra for, you know, extra solid, and put them around the window. So now I'm putting a tissue paper over it to cover up or seal all the corners, you know, like where your joins and that are, so you can't, like that bit there I've done so far. I don't know if you can see down there, I hope so, but I'm just going to put gesso in there, because I had to put a lot of different pieces of paper to get the shape and to make the window hole nicely. And I'm just using this then to cover up all them indiscretion bits, or whatever the indiscretions. And if it's not dry and you stick your fingers on it, it sticks to your fingers, of course, and then pulls off. So you got to be careful when you're doing this part. It's got a textured look to it, which is awesome. It's what I really, really wanted to do in the first place. So I know I'm covering up this paper, but you know, you want it to make it look nice. I don't want it to be falling apart. So whatever paper you use anyway, like for your covering in the inside, you probably will need to go over it and do your corners and that with these pieces of tissue paper or whatever you've got to, you know, to fix it. Now I know I was going to leave the leaves and that in this tissue paper as they were, but this is not stuck onto the, I didn't paint that first before I went traipsing over there with it, did I? But see, you got to cover up your corners here, see, and your edges, and so you want it nice, a neat, tidy finish. So you need to put another layer of something on there, unless you want to make cornices or something, whatever they call them, for your house. You see there, you got to have as I could have left them, because I thought, well, fairy might not be very textural or whatever. Never mind, a very good builder, but she doesn't want to do that. I don't want to do it, so it's not what I want. Okay, so you can see now where having that over it makes a lot of difference to where it's not over there, see? You know, so you need to cover that over, so you got that working right, because it isn't easy to cover something that's tiny, and my hands, you know, are big, and I get in my own way sometimes, and I'm doing these tiny things. But anyway, I just thought I'm going to show you this process because I'm sitting here doing it. I think, oh dear, what if people want to, they want to finish theirs off nicely too. And if I show you easier than explaining it, it's easier for you to see what's going on and how it's done. It's a better thing, Well, I think so anyway. I like to know how things are put together. I've never seen this happen, but I'm sure that that's a good way that I've that I'm doing it. I'm sure some people have done lots of things like this and sealed them, so you got a nice clean edge on your work, and it's nice and tidy, So maybe I can just leave it white because I have a lot of colour that I'm putting in the house, in the things, so I think the white might show up really nice. Now I've got to go up around there and along here and around there and do up in the little attic, which I actually made that a little bit bigger because I just wanted Fairy to see. And where I've got this, I want it to come round and all meet up nicely and to butt against there by covering it properly. So if you can understand, you can't really leave these bits here, you can't really leave those bits like they are. So if I put the tissue paper all over it, it'll look like the Fairy's actually done a nice solid job of finishing off. Now the outside of the windows, because they were really hard to cover in when you've got all these pieces of cardboard together, I cut the holes and I cut those pieces that way, and that way, and then pulled them out over there. Now, maybe this might not going to be like that. When I've come up with the idea of how to fix that so it doesn't look like it does, because look, see, this one here is not good, but, oh, excuse me, but you've got to work on it, don't you? It's talking too much. I've had a busy day. Actually, this has been quite a long process, doing this morning. But that's okay because it's fun. It's fun because the end result is going to be worth it. Now, I did say I was going to make the windows bigger, but I didn't because this is all open anyway at the front, and Fairy can see what she's doing. So I didn't want to make them bigger because, for the simple reason is, the furniture and things I want to put in there, they'll be covering it over. Plus I'm going to do some sort of little covering over the windows, but not sure what yet. So I'm going to have to do that a bit later. Now, I'm just going to let that sit for a while I show you what I've done so far with a few other things. Well, not a few other things. I think I've done a couple other things. I've had lots to be working with. Now, I know it's not nice that the Elaine can't watch this, but I'll just show you what I got. Now, I've got one of these. Okay, so this is a dear little bell, and somebody's made it. You have to excuse me, hands, but anyway, we've seen Jezzo before, and I'm going to use that somehow to hang inside the house. I got the bathtub process going the other day where I put or shower where I put these on. So last night I had a wow of a time, and I'm saying a wow of a time, making this little shower head cover. There's the shower head. Okay. And when I got this piece of stuff, it was fluffy, so I thought, why not leave it like that? So I put that on. Now, I need to show you how I did that because it's not very nice of me not showing you how that works. Let me see. Now, say you've got the shower head. Right, you can imagine this is what that is. Right, and you need to get yourself a flower. Let's have a flower. Where's one that I can just do that with? Of course, there wouldn't be one here handy, would there? I had them all last night, to be honest. And I said to Jeremy something about how smart I wasn't. But anyway, you know how it is. And you've got to take it apart, of course. So this is what I did. I took the flower apart. Maybe by taking off the leaf. And this hard bit here will come off. You just, I break my fingernails all the time doing these sort of things. Now you take them off like so, okay, right. Now this is pretending there's a little head thing under there, right. You get because you can't, this is a sealed thing, right. What you've seen what it was a thing that, a doll's thing that they had in a thing, lots of stuff I bought. These things that were interesting today. And that was there, see, so you couldn't take that off. It's plastic and you couldn't get it off. So to put on the little leaves and things, wouldn't go over there, of course, because that's too thick. So you just have to get your leaf or whatever you want to put on there and split it. Get your flower and just split it to the centre. Take the other pieces of petal and split them to the centre. And all you do then is just wrap it around that piece and glue it together, okay? Don't think I want to glue this onto my crochet hook, but that's all you do, one over the top of the other, and then you get your leaf and do the same thing, because you've got that opening where you can just this is a really great tutorial, isn't it? Put that around there like so, see? And you just glue them on, and then you've got your little shower thing. Now if you want to do the fairy house and you haven't got this business here, all you need to do really is get a piece of wire somehow and connect it down into there, and well, to whatever you're making, glue it, whatever. Plastic tubing would be really good. I do have some here somewhere, but I can't just put my hands on it at the moment, but that would be really good. You can buy that for fish tanks and things like that, but I have got some. You also can get it that you do put on the hook of your coat hanger, it slides over that. You can get all different colours. You could use that to make that part, and then you don't have to have the shower bit in there at all, really. You just have to make the little flower part and make it look like it's coming out of the little flower, see? That's what I would do if I didn't have that, okay? I also went and cut a few little leaves off of this piece of stuff that I got. See, I collect up all these things, and you never know what you might do with them, because I thought, I wonder what I'm going to do with that. But I have been trimming it of its leaves and using them as a little decoration along there, okay? And these tiny little flowers, they're paper, I believe they're filled up paper. And I stuck the bit of string on first and left it fluffy, because I don't know why, but I think it looks very sort of ishy, like the... anyway, so I did that, and I put the little flowers on there, little paper flowers, 3 of those, and I think it looks amazing. The fairy fits. Actually, I can show you the fairy, because the lady that's going to own it, here she is. She's got no wings yet, but that's her, and she actually can sit in there. Look at that. She can sit in there. So I'm not actually trying to make this to the right thing, but it's going to work, isn't it? She can actually get in there and have a shower if she feels like it. Now, also last night I was working on the idea that I wanted to put the flowers on wire and traipse them around and about. So I didn't have colours that I really needed to work with. So I went and I got my markers. Where will I put those? Here. And they're just like Sharpies. They're just Sharpies, and I didn't bring that colour in with me. That would be right. And all I did was get the little flowers wrong thingy. All I did was get these Sharpies, and I coloured that in, and I love the colour, and tried to put a little bit of yellow in some of them. Actually, I think one of them was really nearly that colour to start with, and I thought, oh, I'm going to go with that. So that was the colour that I thought I'd try. Now I've been putting these on, and I will show you later on how to make one of those, but it isn't hard. You just need a bit of wire in this. Okay, now this is the bit that I really, really love the idea. I was in the shops, and I thought, oh dear. I thought, look what I found. I thought, look at this, isn't this awesome? Now you can get these, people. Look, reject shop actually in Parks, batteries. And if you switch this on, look, you got lights. Fairy lights, people. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Won't this just look so cool going amongst the, isn't that awesome? Cost me $7. That's pretty good. I'm off to buy some more because there better be some there when I get back, because I really need to get some more, whether I'm going to be gifting them to people or just whatever. I mean, I'm going to buy more because $7 for that is just absolutely amazing, isn't it? And I'm just going to put that either up a little bit over the roof, in through the garden, and I hope Elaine likes it because I think it's going to turn out really, really cool. I know it's really slow. I'm slow, but I want to do it right, you know. I really need to get it how I want it to be. Now, I've made blanket. Don't like it, wrong colour, okay? I made her a blanket. I knitted her this blanket, and I don't like the colours. The dark colours in here just don't appeal to me one bit whatsoever. I want to come... Whoops, there goes the fairy house nearly onto the floor. I wanted to come back into these sort of colours, so I'm going to have to re-knit that. That can go on something else another day. I've also did a patchwork one where I can't... What have I done with that? Where I put it where I can't find it, okay? Hang on. Yes, I've only been putting these together, but I don't mind this because I think it looks a bit old-fashioned-ish, you know. So whether that's going to be the cover for the chair that I'm doing or the bedspread, I don't know yet. I'm thinking I like the colours. I don't know. I don't know whether I want to go more pretty fairyish like that, or I don't know. But see, I was in the lounge room, far away from all this, didn't realise that when I got it all together, it wasn't quite what I was going for. You know, but I tend to do that. Hang on a second. Now this might look better as a quilt. This sort of things. This might look better as fairy's quilt. Yeah. I'm gonna do a couple of other things. So these will go really good in a couple of other things that I've got planned down the track somewhere. Okay, so I'll be working on that today, I'd say, making that. But anyway, so I hope you like me little lights. I love me little lights. I don't know what you do if one blows it. I don't know how that works, but because they're actually like just little pieces of plastic stuck there, aren't they? They're just like a little piece of plastic. Oh, I can't help myself. I've got to turn back on and show you. Look at that. See, they're like a little piece of plastic stuck on the thing. I'm sure that people can buy these anywhere. I mean, they could be on the internet. Or I don't know whether they weren't actually called. They were called just wire string lights. Well, it didn't actually say what was needed. You know, you needed to do with them or anything. But it's 3 meters. Oh, 3 meters. That's good. I was thinking 3 feet. 3 meters long. But I mean, you've got that little bit of cord as well. So that'll be fastened. This box will have to go on the back of the house, and Elaine can just twitch it on and twitch it back off again. Okay. So anyway, so I hope you enjoyed watching those few little bits. I know I didn't teach anything amazing today, but I've just showed you what I've been working on and have been really having fun with, and I really love doing these. I've got to keep doing some more things like that and do more of these, you know, because getting the ordinary colour flowers and just painting them and putting the leaves on, it turned out really well because I didn't have the colours that I needed, so that's what I did. I will be putting different colours through, not just all that. There'll be different things about, but it's all in the plan, you know, right up here in my head somewhere. But anyway, so thank you everybody for watching, and nobody tell Elaine what I'm doing with you, okay? And if you're watching this, Elaine, you're really, really naughty, I hope you know. But so thank you everybody for watching, and I'll get back to you again as soon as I can. I'll still call it Fairy House Friday, but Fridays I usually have to go shopping, so I don't know why I've done that. But anyway, it just depends what the day brings, how I feel, and if I can still do bits and pieces. Okay? So thank you very much, everybody, for watching, and thank you to all my new subscribers. I am so pleased that you liked my channel and you've come over to subscribe to my channel, and I hope that I can keep you, I don't know, interested in lots of different things, because I do lots of different things. I really wanted to try and do a bit of beading on fabric in the next few days, so that's something that I'll be putting up because I'm really keen to do that. And also on appliques, I've got like beading on your applique, so I wanted to do that, and just beading on the fabric in general. It won't be this colour, I've just set that there because I thought that looked really nice, that piece of fabric. But what I'm going to do is I'll show you, well, there's beading onto this, or you can actually do it straight onto a piece of fabric and make your own shape, your own flower or leaf or whatever you want to do. But anyway, so that's what I was going to show you, is how to do that. And can't think of anything else at the moment because I can't promise too much, because you never know. You know, you got other things out there that has to be done too in life, don't you? So there was something else that I wanted to say. Oh, I know. To that's this and that, okay, and Amy Johnson, Hazel Macker got your gifts. She hasn't got a way of letting you know, so this is me telling you it's okay. So thank you very much for them, but she's already received your parcels. She said she's not opening them until her birthday. She said she don't want to open anything till her birthday, okay? So she actually received your parcel, and as I get news of that, I will let anybody know, okay? I better put this in the description too as well, so people will have a look at that. And I'm supposed to be using my craft mat, and I'm really wicked, aren't I? So I better clean this off here. Thank you everybody for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.